This is Audience Tone and Language Observation, Lesson 1. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here.
No problem.
Thank you. So what we're starting off with right now is we're going to review some language that we learned in our English 7-1 course so far. So that is audience. So if you look on your paper that says audience, tone, and language on the top, you're going to see a review of what audience is. Can you please tell me what audience is? And
Audience is who the text or message is for.
Perfect. Thank you, Robert. Can you please review what tone is?
Is the what that word is?
Attitude.
Attitude. Oh, yeah. It's the attitude of the text or message.
Perfect. So if you get a text and it says, "Did you take out the trash?" What kind of message is that saying? What kind of tone is that?
Oh, it's like
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let's go. Robert, what kind of tone is that?
it's a I don't know.
One more time. Did you take out the trash?
That's like anger.
Anger. Okay, and King, if you get a text saying, if you can please take out the trash, please.
She's like being sarcastic, well, not really sarcastic, but like she's asking her next.
Yes, exactly. So tone is important, and we can find it out using what language we use. And King, can you review what language is?
Language is the wording used.
Perfect. So again, that's that wording. So if I say, "Did you take out the trash yet?" That word "yet" is a little bit angry, a little bit impatient, right?
Yeah.
But then if I say, "Can you please take out the trash?" How is that sounding?
In a nice way.
In a nice way. So that is important to see what our tone is and what our language is. And it's also important to remember who our audience is, and that is who the message is for. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a look at this first paper I put on your desk, the sample one, right? We're going to look at the blue sample email 1. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and read it. Dr. Principal Smith, how are you? Just shooting you an email to ask you for the new textbook. The class is going so far so good. By the way, the students have been asking about the field trip. Could you please email me back before too long to work out the details? Talk to you later, Mrs. Jones. Tell me, right off the bat, what is the audience? Who sent this?
The teacher.
The teacher. Robert, can you please tell me who was the person who was supposed to get it?
I'm supposed to get it.
Let's wait for Robert.
Dr. Smith, right?
Perfect. Dr. Smith definitely was the one who was to get it. Now just off the bat, just right out front.
Hello?
In professional emails, are we supposed to be using abbreviations?
Mm-mm.
No. What is one abbreviation you see, King?
Did you see that,
Just shooting.
Shooting you. Is that the right language? When I tell you to come into class, hey, just shooting you a text?
4%?
No, right? So that's another thing is that we're looking at the difference of professional and casual texting, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look. With your right and below, you're going to see something that says audience. Okay, can you write down who our audience was for? And remember, the audience is who this text message or who this email was for. And who was it for again?
Dr. Principal Smith.
Perfect job. So right here, right in audience, we're going to go ahead and fill out all these things, the first blue ones right now. So go ahead, Dr. Principal Smith. Perfect job, guys.
So put
Dr. Principal Smith right here, my dear.
Okay.
Perfect job. Okay. And then let me know when you're all done.
So, Chris, why don't for now I'll bypass that activity activity, so you could work on the next section, and then I can create a document for that one.
Perfect job. Okay, and then we're gonna ask, can someone, we're gonna start off with King, and then I wanna hear your, voice on this, Robert. But King, how do you feel the tone of this email was?
Okay.
I feel like
Well then
it
I
was
will
like
let you go, and
a
then do you wanna
casual
email me a little later?
text message, but not school.
There you go. And what is your thoughts on it, Robert?
Like, I feel like he could have used more, I don't know, like, instead of putting,
Why don't you get
I don't
through
know.
all of
Well,
the,
let's pick one line that stands out to you that seems really,
get to the next email.
really appropriate.
And then all you'll have.
What's
left is
what's
file.
a,
So try to kind of complete
part in our, email that seems really inappropriate? What part to you seems inappropriate?
Sound good?
Just,
All right, I will talk to you later then.
they said before too long to work out,
The details.
yeah.
Perfect. That's a really good one. Great job picking that piece of evidence. Yeah. We should be ready to work. If it's a work email, right? We should be willing to work it out. We should be willing to talk about it. And she just says, "Give me the information." So, great job, guys. It's really casual. It seems really laid back for a formal work email.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and for tone, that is correct. You guys both nailed it. It's really formal. She uses a lot of abbreviation. So you can go ahead and write that down right below in tone.
And don't write what I
So
put.
Right below.
abbreviation.
Abbreviations, it's as you said, it's casual.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna write that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one.
Casual is
Okay, now, wide click that one.
CASUAL.
I could do it for mine. So you
CASUAL.
want that one on what side?
Great job, guys. Yeah, exactly. It's casual. That's not professional. And last, language. We talked a little bit about it already, but what is her language saying? We'll start off with King, or we'll start off with Robert right now. What is her language saying?
Who's?
Mrs. Jones. She's the one writing the email. So again, language is the wording we use. So one of the big things that stands out is what in her email.
What do you think of this one?
Hold on, we're starting with Robert and I'll move to you, okay?
It's probably, BTW.
BGW, perfect, her
Talk
abbreviation.
to you later.
Talk to you later, right? Would you tell me BTW? I'm gonna be late.
No.
No, you wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so King, what's something else that jumps out at you besides abbreviations?
Like, what is
Which one?
TK, wait,
Is that like in the
TXBKS.
beginning?
Okay, so textbooks.
Like in the
So she's
beginning?
shortening words, right? That's right. She's not,
Um,
she can't take that extra second and not necessarily a bad teacher, but bad at communication, bad at formal communication. So we can go ahead and put that she is not using what kind of language? Proper language.
Proper language.
And a formal language, right? So we can go ahead and put she's not putting formal language.
Do I have to write she's not?
Or you can just put not proper language, because that's not proper language.
And then also, I think you should add that one too.
The what? again?
Language is
Slide 5.
LANGUANGUE.
Oh. That
is GUAGE. Okay? Okay, and then moving on to the next one, sample text 1. Robert, can you read that for me?
Which one?
And it's this one right here. This one. Can you read that out loud?
Yeah. Hey mom, please get pizza for dinner. PCW Amazon package came for you.
Perfect job. Okay, King, can you tell me who that text message was for without even knowing who it's
Oh,
for?
no, don't put that.
To your mom. Great job. I'll let you guys write that down. To our mom. Our audience is to our mom.
Yeah, and then underneath is was that it?
With two
2005
or
interview?
just
You just put mom.
okay, I was
And then our tone.
She asked nicely, it was definitely.
She asked nicely. And then what else can you tell me about it, Robert? What's something else besides asking nicely? Does this seem like a text you could send your mom?
I mean, yeah, it's like normal, but not like that though. I don't know.
What would you kind of send a text to your mom saying? If you could ask her to bring pizza?
I would say, I don't know. Like I want pizza. For dinner tonight, and then I'd be like, just letting you know the Amazon package came for you.
Okay, there you go. How would you say it, King? How would you ask for pizza for dinner and hey, a package came for you?
Mom, wait, your mom.
Yeah, yo mom.
I want pizza for dinner.
Okay.
Your package came there.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So our tone it seems real. It seems like a normal text, right? It
Yeah.
seems, but it definitely seems, is it casual or professional?
It's casual.
Professional?
What?
Oh no, right?
It is casual. It is something that you would just text your mom real quick. Hey mom, I want pizza. By the way, the thing you ordered came.
Yeah.
Super chill, super casual. So let's go ahead and write down our tone. Again, that's a very casual tone. We spelled it in our previous tone too. There you go. There you go. So what we're gonna do right now is we're going to break into our pairs, which you guys are close, and I am also close, so we're not doing much. But what we're going to go ahead and do is I want you guys to examine sample email 2 together and see if you guys can come up who the intended audience was for. Okay? So you guys, I want you to read the sample email 2. That's the Hello Timothy all the way to Respectfully Frederick. That's an email, and you guys go ahead and tell me.
What about the language?
And you guys are going to talk about all that together right now, and I'm going to watch and ask questions, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and read it.
Which one? This one?
Yes, this one right here, all the way to Respectfully. Okay? Do you know which one you're reading? Okay, no worries. Here, we're going to read this one right now to here. Okay? Go ahead and read it, and then we're going to talk about the audience. Who?
Timothy, my truest and best friend. Would you do me the game?
It's supposed to be FIFA.
On the Xbox. I would be most grateful. Please join the service.
Post haste.
I think we're
So right off the bat, what are we thinking about with audience? Talk to yourselves.
It sounds professional. No, it sounds professional.
No, it's not, because he just used my dear friend.
what?
That sounds
I mean, it just sounds like he's using like it just sounds like he's using tone
I know.
There you go.
like a sarcastic tone.
Is it sarcastic or is it being super professional?
I mean,
It's being too much professional to where it sounds cat.
That's something important, right?
yeah.
This is something we can talk about. See, this is a really great example of how something, I intentionally meant that to sound professional, but our tone, if we use it too strongly, it can sound a whole different way, right? So this was supposed to be what? It was supposed to be professional, but since tone is subjective, which means everyone's going to take it a different way, it turned into sarcasm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, so first off, again, who's our audience for? Who's supposed to be getting this?
Timothy.
Timothy. Let's go ahead and write that down, guys. And would you call your friend Timothy? No. Who'd you
That's not that last name. I call him by his name tag.
Yeah. That's what I usually do. Call him, either call him by his gamer tag.
Mhm.
I'd be like, hey, bro, or something like that.
Mhm.
I hop
And
on
my
the game.
friend's name, his name in the game is Flex,
Mhm.
but his real name is Ray or Raymond. I don't really call him that. It's complex.
Okay. And then what do we notice the tone?
Sarcastic.
Sarcastic.
Yes.
How you feel sarcastic?
S-A-R. S-A-R-C-A-S. S-A-R-C-A-S-T-I-C. Sarcastic.
T-I-C.
T-I-C. Sarcastic. Okay, and what language is Frederick using here in this email?
I mean, sarcastic, but it's kind of nice. Like, he's using like a cool tone. He's using the sarcastic tone.
I'll probably just take them to.
I just imagine this. Hello, Timothy. My truest and best friend. Would you do me an honor of playing a game of FIFA on the Xbox? On the game. I would be most grateful. Please join the server. Post haste.
You know what post haste means?
No, I don't.
It means like immediately. Please join the game immediately. I'm waiting in the lobby.
Oh,
No,
okay.
He's a weirdo? Frederick's a weirdo? Okay, but let's talk about his language. What kind of language did he use? Was this casual or professional?
It's professional.
Professional, okay. Too professional for such a casual relationship. So we can say professional. Do you know how to spell that?
No.
P-R-O-F-E-S-S.
How you say it again? You say P-R-O?
P-R-O-F-E.
S.
F-E-S.
S-S.
S.
I-O-N-A. L-L-Y. Hope I spelled that correctly, guys. We'll check in a minute. Salud. Salud. Okay, so we have our tone, and then can you guys read sample text too and talk about audience tone and language together?
Okay. Want me to read it?
You can read it out loud.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Flores. As a reminder, your essay is due today at 4 p.m., Miss F. So it sounds kind of like a short message, but she's still using words.
Yeah, and it's professional too.
Okay, what stands out to you as professional?
Well, she's
First
not.
off, she said good morning.
Good morning. What's something else that you stands out as professional?
Hold on, let me read it.
Answer.
Hold on. Let's see. Thank you for being patient.
I don't know.
Okay, well, what if the text said, "Good morning, Mr. Donaldson. As a reminder, your essay is due today at 4 p.m., Miss L. What stands out to you as professional?"
Instead of saying like, go do it, you said you have like, you remember you have to like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So it's allowing the burden of responsibility to be shared. Like I'm not accusing you of not having done your work.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
said I gotta get it done.
You got to get it done, and you know you have to get it done.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so that's right. So, and first off, who's our audience for? Who is supposed to be getting this text?
Miss Flores.
Miss Flores.
Miss Flores.
Okay, and then, what is your guys' tone? What did you say this was?
The tone is like a.
Can I go look my notes real quick?
Absolutely. Go ahead. What's the tone sound?
Not too casual, for like a regular tone.
A regular tone?
You know, like you just tell her but in a nice way.
Would it be respectful?
Respectful.
Respectful, right? Because I'm not saying you didn't do your work. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not being mean. I'm not being too nice by saying you're forgiven of all homework, right? I'm being respectful. You know you have to do this. Please do it. I know you can do it. Okay. You write down it. And the language. I want you to write down what you think the language is, and then I want you to go ahead and tell me, okay? And again, language is the wording used. So the wording in that sample
She's
text.
being nice.
She's being nice. That's good. What's another word we can use for nice? What word did we just use right now?
Professional.
Professional. What else? That's a big yawn. That's okay. We're thinking on it. Right off the bat, Robert, thank you for coming back. What is our language that we're using?
The language, pretty casual.
Pretty casual?
Yeah.
Do you often get referred to as Mr. Donaldson?
Oh no.
No, so it's not casual, because otherwise I'd call you Robert, right? Hey, Robert. Is that how she's addressing you here?
No.
No, it's definitely good morning, Mr. Donaldson, right? So the term we just used with King was respectful. Does that sound like a respectful text to get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's respectful.
REF.
What
PEC.
else is supposed to be?
REF. P.
T.
Wait, one more time.
RES. PEC.
Okay.
T. FULLY. Okay. And then, so we covered audience, tone, and language. So I'll take those from you guys right now. Just the first paper. Okay, just the first paper. There we go. I'll take the first paper. And then what we're gonna do is the second paper you guys have on your desk. You see that they have, as a reminder of audience, is who the text or message is for, right? Tone is the attitude of the text or message, what feeling you get from it. Again, that wasn't intentionally sarcastic, but you guys saw it as sarcastic, right? Language is our wording use. So what I want you guys to do right now is each scenario you have, you're going to write a response of how you would write this. So I'm going to have Robert start off. Can you read scenario 1?
Text to parent asking to play game all night.
So what that means is you're going to text your mom. You're going to write a text in the space below. Hey, Mom, I play games all night, something like that. Okay, King, can you read me scenario 2?
Scenario 2. Text a friend to get on Xbox and play games.
So again, that's going to be another text, okay? So scenario 3, can you read that to me, Robert?
Write a summary of our lesson. What did we learn? What that was? Activities did we do to learn it? How does it apply to your life?
Okay, and scenario 3, King?
Email your teacher asking for extension. Oh, sorry. Emailing your teacher asking for an extension on your assignment.
Perfect. Okay, so you guys know what you have to do. You know who your audience is. You know what kind of language you should use and how your tone should be, okay? Go ahead and fill in all the scenarios. And for scenario 4, what we're doing is we're writing a reflection of what we just learned and reviewed right now. So we're writing a summary of our lesson. So I want you guys to answer each of these questions in scenario 4. What did you learn? How did we learn it? And what is this lesson going to apply to your life, okay? So those are the 4 things I want you to fill out right now. And if you have a question, just raise your hand, okay?
Okay.
You can get all started, King.
Okay, so text, so like do what I do,
How you would text your mom exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
So is it helpful? Like, so this is lesson 1. Today is 120. Let me do the first lesson today. Do home later today? Okay. Maybe I'll just do it. So the first one is 20. Just like the lesson guide here. The one what? One class in person. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll put for your yeah. Kind of confusing, but. So. What today? Wednesday?
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see. What is? Yes, go ahead.
I said, yo, Mom, can I stay up and play games with my friends? And if you let me, I will do everybody's chores.
Oh, that's a good one. What about you, Robert? What'd you get? No worries. Okay, go ahead and start on the second one, King. Yes.
Alright,
Okay, what'd you get, Robert?
hey Mom, can I hop on the game all night? Because my friends need me.
Because your friends need you. Yep. Okay, good. So we have one asking for you'll do all the chores, and what you just need to go. They need you. They need you. I wouldn't go, but they need me, right? Okay, so it's not the tone is like urgent, right? Okay, go ahead and get started on the second scenario. So you're telling a friend to get on Xbox and play games. Again, that's your friend you're gonna play all night with.
Pull out lesson 6 in there real quick. But it must have
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I just said, bro, get on the game.
Bro, get on a game. Is that how you send a text to a friend?
Maybe I bet.
So, I think.
Sounds good. Get started on number 3. So so notice, you texted a parent to stay up all night, and then you said, hey, did you get on the game? And now you missed your homework assignment. You didn't do it. You played games all night. So now you need to email your teacher asking for an extension. Do you know what an extension is?
Yeah, because, this guy, normally.
No, it's how you would say it. Remember who your audience is? Who's your audience for that one? The teacher. What tone should you be using?
Respectful language.
Perfect.
All the way professional.
I'm done.
Okay,
But not too professional.
go ahead. I know. Go ahead and start writing that. What'd you get for number?
I said, hop on the game. I said, hop on 2K and hit the 2s up.
There you go. Okay, because now, again, you asked mom, you got permission to play all night. And now you got your friend, you're going to play all night. But you didn't do your homework. So now you got to, MS, period. So now you got to email your teacher and say, Ms. Lopez, I need more time, right? So that's what extension means, more time. So write an email that you would write to me,
For 9th
asking
grade,
for more time on this paper you're supposed to do.
basically you finish all
Okay?
your core
Go ahead and get
classes.
started on that one.
Well, you finish math, yeah, like you're gonna be moved potentially, because basically all of these classes down here, these electives, they get shuffled in wherever. So, like you're not, is that what? Like not officially in our computer. So there's like this process on February 1st where I sit
So
with
is this
our
at nighttime or in the
administrator,
morning?
and we go over each
You
student, and
can do it in the
then
morning.
if you
Think about it, right before
on
you go to bed because you
review,
played games all night, right?
she said
You're going to
this
sleep
is
at
my
like 5 or 6 in the morning.
November.
right?
This is how
Oh, yeah.
once you finish
Is that how you would do it?
one
You play all night?
in psychology.
You're, oh man, I forgot my essay.
Yeah, 1 and 1B and
Gotta
it's
send a
just
quick
psychology,
email.
so,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not February 1st, so like, okay, you can move it over.
Oh, how you spell your name?
LOPEZ.
Yeah, I mean.
LOOEP. No,
Yeah.
LOPEZ.
I mean, technically,
L-O-P.
you're not like
There
in
you
the
go.
system that way, but you have the
There you
credit.
go. Okay, what'd you get?
Yeah, you
Okay.
have world history 1, 2, so you have. here's
What
the-
did you get? Where's scenario
Yeah.
3?
You also
Hey, Ms.
have,
Lopez. I need an extension.
2
I
11th
didn't
grade
have
credits.
time to do
You didn't have time to do your work.
So
Perfect, perfect.
1, 2,
I love it. It's very respectful, yet I know that you are, you know, being sincere. You're saying, hey, I didn't do it. But do you see how easy it is to hide
that one's
what
kinda
happened
like
in your tone?
over in the 9th grade column.
Why didn't we do our work?
But yeah, you're catching up, so that's really good.
We were playing games all night.
See you.
So that's what I do now.
You didn't have, technically you didn't have time.
Yeah.
Technically.
The
The boys
Great
needed
job, you're
you.
doing awesome.
Okay. Go, and what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna go ahead and get started on answering those 3 questions. So what did we learn right now? What activities did we do to learn them, and how does it apply to your life? Like, how are you gonna actually learn from this lesson?
How you spell wondering?
One more time.
Wondering?
WONDER.
Or
ING. Come on, King, finish up that last one.
What is summary of our lesson? What activity? How does it what?
You got it.
So I gotta do.
And what we learned is on the top right here.
What we learn?
on them.
Okay, what'd you get?
I said, hey, Ms. Lopez, I'm running late on my assignment. I was wondering if I can get more time.
Perfect. So again, really respectful, yet casual enough to know, I know it's from you. I know you're busy.
Yeah.
Busy playing games. You ran out of time to do work, right?
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do now, the last scenario, which is write a summary of our lesson. What did we just learn right now? Which again, our notes are on the top, right? What activities did we do to learn it, and how does it apply to your life? Okay? Go ahead and write up a summary, 2 to 3 sentences.
Can I move my notes again?
Yes, go ahead.
They said, what type of, how do we learn how to do it?
What things did we do to understand audience tone and language?
We wrote stuff that we would say to our parents.
Yeah, you wrote text, and what else did you do besides writing them?
We demonstrated.
we demonstrated them, and we read them, right? We read what it looked like, and then we wrote them ourselves.
What activity? The activity.
Okay, guys, and you're just gonna finish up that last reflection, and we'll turn it in, and thank you guys so much for participating. It's the end of the lesson observation.